Hello, how are you? Welcome back. I'm Vanessa Ortali and this is my YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe and like my videos so you can see more of what I'm doing. I know I haven't posted in the last week and I've been doing a lot of personal growth and emotional clearing and tons of fun things, which I'm so excited to share with you a little bit later. But today I am going to a networking event tonight. Surprise, surprise, I probably go to 2 or 3 events at least per week. And so I wanted to share with you exactly what I do at these events because I know I do them well. And so I wanted to share with you a concept in how to get an emotional connection and a phone number within 4 minutes of talking to someone. And I've done this. I mean, I probably talk to hundreds of people. And so I'm going to share with you what I do and how I do it. Let me start out by saying that I have tested this theory. I have talked to hundreds of people, gone to hundreds of networking events. And last week I went to an event and there was it was almost a speed dating with execs and other people that could ask them questions. And we had 4 minutes to talk to each exec. Now within those 4 minutes, I found out 3 of them who, if they were married, what their relationships were like, how they met their spouse, and how they keep their romance alive in their busy lives in 4 minutes. So I know that this works. Do not be scared to go out there, make a mistake. You may hear crickets when you ask some of these questions, but you need to feel uncomfortable in order to feel comfortable and become a networking pro. So follow these steps. I hope they help you, and good luck. Okay, so number 1 is breathe, have fun, and don't put too much pressure on yourself. Have fun with it. Be genuine and authentic when you're talking to people and really listen to what they're saying to you and be interested in them as people. Try to find out who they are, their values, and what makes them emotional and what makes them want to live life and what they're passionate about. So in order to find out what people are about, we need to listen, stop talking about ourselves, breathe, and really listen. So that's number 1. So listen and smile. Number 2 is obviously start an introduction. So how I usually start an introduction is either via a compliment. So compliment what they're wearing, compliment their shoes, their hair, anything. You can also bring up a generic question about your environment. So, let's say there's a chandelier. Oh, do you like the chandelier? Or have you been here before? Or what do you think of this event? Something very low pressure, low key about your environment. Another thing that you can do is just ask them a generic question like, hi, what's your name? Okay, so that's how you do your introduction, a generic question. Now we're going to go into the actual questioning portion of the evening. And so with that, we want to start asking them questions about themselves. So asking them things, I usually start out with really simple questions that people know the answers to, like, where do you live and what do you do for work? So those are very easy, and you can see how they react to those questions. So do they live around here? How long have they lived there for? Do they like it? Same thing with their job. Where do they work? How long have they been there? Do they enjoy it? Do you see how my last question was, do they enjoy it? You want to start really evoking the feeling questions as quickly as possible, and not in an invasive way, but do they enjoy their job? What do they enjoy about it? Do they like where they live? What do they like about it? What don't they like about it? You want to get to the feelings as quickly as possible. Remember, people are not going to remember what you said to them. They're going to remember how you made them feel. So you want to evoke those feelings because feelings will bring together an authentic connection with that person quickly. Okay, so get to those feelings as quickly as possible, especially if they're a very open person and they start bringing up things like family, children, passions. Don't let those comments go unnoticed. So let's say, oh, I live right downtown Toronto because my parents don't live that far. Oh, really nice. where do your parents live? Are you close with your parents? You want to get in on those personal questions as quickly as possible. And then within those questions, and when you start asking about feelings and start really asking the why questions, you will start to get to the root of who they are, what makes them happy in life, and what they're looking for. Ask them questions like, January is a great time because you can casually ask New Year's resolutions, but asking them things like, what would they be doing if they weren't doing what they're currently doing? Where would they live if they weren't currently living there? Where would they want to live? Anywhere in the world. And if you're listening to this video and you've had a conversation with me, you're probably laughing because for sure I have asked these questions to you, and I don't want you to feel like a victim, but these are questions that are important to me. So think about what questions are important to you and how you're going to get there. You can borrow my questions by all means, but these are the questions I love because I get to see excitement or sadness in their responses. And in those feeling questions, you can also discover commonalities, because commonalities are what's going to bring you together. Now, at an event, one trick, don't stay with the same person for a long time. It becomes exhausting for you and the other person and can get kind of awkward. So keep it short. I love the 4 minutes because it keeps it short, keeps it brief, and keeps it exciting. Once you feel like you've built that connection, you've had a banter back and forth. So have that banter back and forth. Don't be thinking of the next question you're going to ask them, but really listen to what they're telling you so that you can ask them questions based on their responses, right? Oh, where do you work? I work downtown. Oh, lovely. Do you live downtown also? No. Oh, that commute must be difficult. How do you enjoy the commute? Keep going with the answers that they've given you and keep asking them basically why they do what they do based on their responses. So once you get there, you've built that connection, you've maybe found a common ground or enjoyed talking to that person. And if you didn't enjoy talking to that person, by all means, excuse yourself, say, I'm gonna go grab a drink, or I have to go to the washroom, or I see someone over there I need to say hi to. Or, I don't want to keep you. I'm going to let you go chat with someone else, but it was great talking with you, and move on. Now, if you do want to get that person's contact information for personal or business reasons, you can still say those same things. I'm going to go to the washroom. I want to go grab a drink, or I wanted to go chat with someone, or I don't want to preoccupy all your time, but I really enjoyed speaking with you. Do you have a card on you? Or I'd love to chat more about what you do. Or maybe you chatted about real estate. I'd love to chat more with you about XYZ. Or I'd love to be in contact with you at a later point in time. Or I just really enjoyed talking with you. Would you be able to give me your card? Getting and exchanging those contacts are very important. Don't just give them your contact information. You need their contact information as well, because I always like to do a follow-up email or a follow-up call, just letting them know it was great getting to know them. And if you want to chat business with them or professional at a later point in time, don't think that you have to do everything that night. If you'd like to chat with them further about XYZ, you can do that very, very easily. So go out there. Remember, number 1, smile, don't put pressure. Number 2, initiate conversation. Number 3, ask questions and get to the feelings as quickly as possible. Number 4 is basically close the deal, get their contact information. And number 5 would be the follow-up. So you can do that follow-up via email or phone, like I just said, and reiterate that you enjoyed meeting that person and you look forward to speaking with them further. If you have something to ask them, or you want them to meet again, or for a referral, you can ask them that in your follow-up conversation. But really, building that connection and authenticity with that person, they're more likely to reach out to you again, to contact you, to meet you for coffee, and have that further conversation if they find that they've built that initial connection with you. So good luck. Go out there, network, and have fun. And I don't even consider it networking. I consider it going out there, having fun, and getting to know people, and really expanding your network and your life. Remember, the people around you are so important. You are the sum of the 5 closest people to you. So find the most amazing people out there so that you can be your most amazing self. So good luck. Like my YouTube videos. I'll keep posting things on personal, self-development, and business. And I look forward to seeing you again. Have a wonderful day. All the best to you.